Hey everybody, I wanted to make this quick video update because something is happening very interesting, I think, and it's something that I spoke about after the Brexit vote, and that is we are starting to see in many places kind of this whole fixation about austerity sort of crumbling away. Okay, yesterday I talked about what was happening in the EU, where both Spain and Portugal had breached their deficit limits of 3%, and it was decided that the EU was not going to push for punitive measures. Okay, and Germany was behind that as well, so they were going to back off. This was an explicit forecast or prediction that I made following Brexit. I wrote about this many times. Those of you who have MMT Trader subscriptions, you know that I said this was going to happen. Okay, so a relaxation of the deficit limits. Today, Japan, the Abe government announced a $45 billion fiscal spending package. Right now, the market is taking that as something way too small, and I understand that. However, you really got to look at the big picture here. And the big picture is becoming more and more clear, and that is the past 6 years of policy, which had total reliance on monetary policy as the only acceptable policy to try to stimulate growth and employment. The belief in that is fading away, and we're starting to shift back again towards fiscal policy, and this is a very, very, very positive development for global economic growth, which has been sluggish for the last 6 years. And you know why? I've explained this a million times. Monetary policy, interest rate reductions, negative interest rates, asset purchases were just a gigantic income stripping mechanism. You could see it graphically everywhere, how income was either subdued or literally removed from economies all over the world. So this movement back towards fiscal policy, even if it's small now, it's the beginning. And I think it's something that's going to be politically self-reinforcing, because as it gets implemented and the results start to flow, savvy politicians are going to understand that if they want to remain in power, or if they seek positions of leadership and power, they're going to espouse these policies. They're going to push them, and that is just going to create a positive cycle of growth. So it's all good. There's going to be a lot of trading opportunity from this. I mean, we're literally flipping the coin over to the other side now, away from the deflationary things that central banks have been doing, and back into reflation. Okay, that's one of the reasons I like gold, and I'm not a big gold fan, but I like gold, and I bought it 2 weeks ago down at 1328. We're at 1360 now. It's another reason why I think the crude oil sell-off is bogus, and it's gone too far, and it's been driven by a lot of know-nothing traders who are just selling willy-nilly, because all these dummies are just looking at the same thing, at the supply. They don't see this stuff that I talk about. They do not see this stuff that I talk about. I am way, 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 way ahead of the crowd. And it's great for stocks. Okay, it's not good for bonds, because this whole deflation thing is going to start to flip around. More aggregate demand, greater economic activity. Central banks are going to be looking at that. They're going to be seeing the data. They're going to be seeing the numbers, and they're going to be thinking to themselves that we want to raise rates, not understanding that rate hikes, they're the opposite of the rate cuts. You know how the rate cuts were deflationary? Well, the rate hikes, they're just going to reinforce that whole inflationary cycle, because they are net additions to income. They increase government spending, and it just flows through into the economy. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. There's going to be a lot of trading opportunities. I'll have them for MMT Trader subscribers. If you want to check it out, have a 30-day free trial, go to www.pitbulleconomics.com. Click on the tab that says products. See you later. Bye-bye.